semi-final of the Tinnet Scottish Cup. Plaudits due
flow on, but today at Tannadice after the disappointment of going out of the FA Cup on Thursday night to Feyenoord. Alex McLeish's first defeat as Rangers manager, a little hard to take after such a superb effort by his team. Well, they've got to put all that behind them and get back on track against the Dundee United side, struggling to find any sort of form in the Cup and the League. And Rangers' last 7 visits here to Tannadice have produced 5 wins and 2 draws, so it'll take something a little extra special from United to change their fortunes, and maybe this man has the answer, Charlie Miller. Free kick, Jim Laughlin just contemplating the destination. When it goes, mixed up there, and Stefan Kloss into the action immediately. A little slack defending in the back line. Vidmar allowing himself to be eased off the ball. Here's Moles. Trying the reverse pass. Lovely ball, Lovenkrands. Rangers on the attack, Neil McCann. Whipping it in there and just cleared away. Danny Griffin, the Northern Ireland internationalist, who was involved in a couple of international defeats against Bulgaria and the Czech Republic, but here at the heart of the United defence, that was a crucial interception. Travelling supporters stirred by that little piece of action. Here's Lovenkrands. Latapi. Rickson just flicking it in there, and there's a chance for Michael Moles. Michael Moles, really one of the culprits. A glaring chance against Feyenoord, but there he got himself in the position yet again, which is what he does so well, but couldn't box Paul Gallagher. And United realised they must keep it tight in the early moments of this match. Rangers really always a threat in the early stages, and if you go behind against either half of the Old Firm, it's always difficult to peg it back. Here's Stephen Hughes. Morris Ross. Lovenkrands, not on his favoured left side. Try and head down towards the byline for pace. Excellent play by Lovenkrands, and McCann just couldn't get enough height in the jump. And Peter Lovenkrands showing a little turn of speed, getting away and putting over a lovely ball. Just a little too much on it for Neil McCann. Alex Smith, well, apart from the boardroom battles, United struggled in the Cup against Ayr and haven't really found any form in the league. Beaten by Aberdeen, a draw against Livingston, beaten by Kilmarnock. There's of course a chance now to redeem themselves and get back on track. And Lovenkrands, oh, wonderful save by Paul Gallagher. Excellent shot by Lovenkrands, who really has been heavily involved in the early stages of this match for Rangers. He just looked up one thing in mind, good save. Alex McLeish determined to get the team back on track after the European disappointment. United have only won 1 of the last 5 matches, and that was a 4-0 victory against Hamiltonakis in the Scottish Cup. So clearly they have to improve their form, but they've given away a free kick here. Jim Laughlin arguing with Willie Young, which is not the most intelligent thing to do. This is a dangerous situation. Rangers have the chance to threaten Paul Gallagher's goal from this set piece. Lovenkrands will no doubt whip it in with the left foot into that 6-yard area. United just trying to hold the line at the moment, and it goes into that area, and it almost finds its way through, but not enough pace to beat Paul Gallagher. Tony Vidmar closing in a flick. Latapi. Lovely play by Latapi, just trying to sneak away, and well, the referee has spotted an infringement in an area which Dundee United really do not want to concede a free kick. Well, let's have a look at that again. Here's Latapi, 2 players in with the challenge. Danny Griffin, the offender, apparently. Sometimes in a match, a significant moment can change the fortunes for a particular team, and one wonders in a negative sense if Dundee United are going to suffer from giving away a free kick in a very dangerous area, although debatable whether it was a free kick in the first place. But nevertheless, here comes Amoruso with a pile driver on the half hour. Oh, what a shot, what a save by Gallagher. The Dundee United goalkeeper has made 2 top quality saves, and the second one coming in like a rocket. And that really was a reflex touch away by Paul Gallagher. Injury time in the first half. No goals, but certainly a number of incidents. Here's Latapi trying to create something for Rangers before the break. Chipping it in there, and Gallagher's there to cover. Half-time, and if there are any plaudits to be handed out, it has to go to the goalkeeper, Paul Gallagher. First, a wonderful save from a curling shot from Peter Lovenkrands, and then Lorenzo Amoruso from the set piece. It really was a rocket of a shot. The reflexes of Gallagher denied Rangers the opening goal. And over the first 45 minutes here at Tannadice, it's on us even. It's Dundee United 0, Rangers 0.
Brian, in what game were all of Scotland's forward line christened William?
Visit the Island of Memories. Free phone 0800 183 2002.
Some people will go to any lengths to put off our salesman. Shame, really. Because all we want to tell them is the average domestic gas bill is still cheaper with Scottish Power than it is with Scottish Gas. You're better off Scottish Powered.
Wilkinson Sword gives you the edge. The sharpest edges in the world. With alpha diamond coated blades and ultra-fine guard wires, there's no sharper, safer wet shave. Protector 3D Diamond from Wilkinson Sword.
The important thing in my job is speed. I need to get in and out of people's houses as quickly as possible. If I'm lucky, the door will be in a normal lock. If not, I'll force it. If someone's in the building, I've got a problem. Usually they're terrified. But some people risk their lives for the valuables. I'm a big fella though. I know what I'm doing. Afterwards I'll meet the lads for a drink. Alright, and I've earned it. John? John? Hello? Look, I know you can hear me. John? Hello? Come on, John, it's my turn to drive. Hello?
I like to extract the filling.
I like 2 at a time, baby, yeah! How do you eat yours? Go.
She isn't getting enough. They aren't getting enough. And this lot certainly aren't getting enough. In fact, scientists increasingly believe that up to 90% of us aren't getting enough whole grain, which is important because it could help keep your heart healthy. Most cereals aren't whole grain, but shredded wheat, Shreddies and Cheerios are. So think about your heart and make sure you're getting enough whole grain.
Don't hide. The average domestic gas bill is still cheaper with Scottish Power than it is with Scottish Gas. You're better off Scottish Powered.
Scotland's forward line against England at Hampden in 1950 were all called William.
Not the best first half you're ever likely to see, but let's hope for an improved performance from both sides in the second half. Michael Moles clearly a slight worry over his hamstring, but time will tell on that injury. As for the teams, I think maybe the manager Alex Smith will certainly be happy with the performance of his side in the first 45 minutes, but it's a long way to go. Flo doesn't get the break of the ball. Hughes tackling. David Hanna battling. Hughes comes away. Now, chance for Rangers. McCann driving it in. Cleared away by Griffin. Much better stuff from Rangers. And really, that move opening up through the industry of Stephen Hughes, and McCann's shot causing a little bit of a problem for Paul Gallagher. It bobbled just in front of him. Amoruso missing it out. Here's an opportunity, a chance for United. Charlie Miller! Oh, that was almost a scoring opportunity, and the toe of Lorenzo Amoruso saved the day. Free kick. If you have a look here, the mistake, it's over the top of Amoruso. Didn't need to be hit right there. What a chance. And at this point here, should Charlie Miller have hit the ball, he opted to try and take it away from Amoruso as well. And United pick it up. And again, the biggest problem for Dundee United has been support coming from the midfield quick enough to help the front line. Thompson trying to get away from Maurice Ross. Maurice Ross has been impressive in this game. He's stuck to the task. Charlie Miller, here's a shot! Beautifully worked move from the throw-in, laid into the path of him from Stephen Thompson, and then the first time drive. Lovely play here by United. I'm not sure Bertie Voets will have been impressed by what he's witnessed here this afternoon. Nice pass out to Lovenkrands. Now, what can he create here? Lovely burst of speed. Rickson, free kick. Free kick to Rangers, and it goes. Gallagher just getting the fingertips to it. Again, a lovely ball in by Lovenkrands. Him in. Low. McCann in a more central position, just trying to pick out after Newman. McCann once again, Latapi looking for it into feet. And he gets it on the edge of the box, Latapi. Showing some lovely close control, he's just going down, and that is a penalty kick. Well, there was always the danger. Russell Latapi showing a little bit of trickery, close control, ball into feet, and really at that point Alex Smith will be incensed that his players have allowed themselves to get involved in making the challenge in the penalty area. Craig Easton, the guilty party. With no Barry Ferguson, Lorenzo Amoruso has the chance to give Rangers the lead in this match. He's not taking a lot of steps back. Amoruso driving it in, 1-0 Rangers. Certainly the way this game's been going, it looked as if it was always going to be a set piece, or indeed a penalty kick to decide it. Lovenkrands, free kick. And McCracken, I think he'll be lucky to get away with a talking to. And he goes again, and Flo had a chance there. David McCracken. And goes the corner, Flo. He took a hefty knock from Amoruso there. Newman. Rickson. Vidmar. Neil McCann, free kick. Jamie McCunney, next man in the book. Newman. McCann managing to break free. Gets the ball in there. Gallagher lets it go. He was always struggling in the flight of the ball, Paul Gallagher. Lovely ball in again, McCann, and well, at that point, I think even Paul Gallagher would admit that was a mistake. Almost an opportunity cleared away by Amoruso. Referee has a look at his watch. Cleared away by Billy Dodds. United desperate to get it back into the danger area. Launching it in there. Here it goes again, looking for the break of the ball. Over comes the cross, cleared away by Vidmar, and Hughes will launch it into the other half. Why make it time up?
Out of that tight situation. Now McCann, chased by Benitez. The visitor